Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched the entirety of Twin Peaks and Twin Peaks: The Return, and I've seen a lot of strange things in my lifetime, and had a lot of very weird, unusual paranormal encounters as well. And I think Twin Peaks really illustrates the realm of the paranormal in a very factual way, just like the XFiles did. And when they rebooted it, they had a controversial episode that I heard a lot about. I never saw it. I wish I could have, but it was speaking more to the control the government has on us. And yeah, I think a lot of us who are awake already know that the government is not to be trusted, and Orwell was right. Never mind all that and avoiding flames, but back to Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is one of those series that it covers the gamut of a lot of different genres, like soap opera and slapstick comedy, and it also has a little bit of suspense and mystery and your typical noir feel. I love Kyle MacLachlan. I think that he is a stupendous actor, and we see him go through a transformation in The Return, and I have my theories on The Return, and one of them is a less popular one, but I'm kind of vacillating between the one theory I have about it versus the other. It's a little bit heady and confusing, and it's a lot to take in because you start tinkering with the ideas of metaphysics and the esoteric and, of course, the paranormal, and just having that kind of background, I know a lot of it is true. And that's what endears it to me. And of course, I love the series, but I did not like the ending of The Return at all. I think that it needs another season. I don't want to wait another 25 years for it, because another 25 years, I'll be in my 60s, I think. Yeah, that's a long time, but granted, I can wait that long, but I hope that David Lynch doesn't really do that. I hope that he creates another season right away, although I did read an article that he will be releasing Wisteria on Netflix, so there is hope for David Lynch fans out there, and I'm very happy. I'm just excited. I'm euphoric that he's doing something new, and I'm not sure what the series is going to be about because the article didn't go into detail, and I thought, oh, ooh, typical of Lynch not to let anybody know what his plans are, but that's just the way Mr. Lynch is. I've always been a huge fan of his filmmaking. I really think that The Return was just unbelievable. It's just incredible. It's more of what I like as a Twin Peaks fan, or as a Peaky. Now there's another location that I have to visit, which is Ruby's Diner, which was chosen for The Return, and it was called Judy's Diner. I'm not going to go into that at all, but if you have watched the series, you understand why this is so interesting, and it just adds on to the mystery. And I feel like there are a lot of things happening within The Return that really get the cogs and wheels in your mind turning. And I'm really unsure as to where he'll take it, honestly. I think that it's absolutely brilliant, and I'm looking forward to more of the same, honestly. As to other things that I am doing currently, I've been writing quite a bit, been really creative. I'm going to be helping my friend reboot his, well, I shouldn't say reboot, I guess I should say we are going to partner in a venture together in making shirts. And when I start out my new channel in doing playthroughs, I have a character that I'm hoping I can market, because I hate the name that my friend gave me as a screen name, but I thought, you know what, it's very marketable and it's really idiotic, but at least it will be more memorable than the other screen name that I had, which I felt like was more me. But that character herself, I'm actually going to keep her. I'm going to animate her, and she's going to live on, even though I may not ever make a channel featuring her. At least she'll have some kind of existence or life. I'm going to be doing a lot of animation. I'm going to be figuring out how to do that myself, because I don't have any expertise in any of that, but it'll be a lot of fun. And the main in between, the character I have for my in-betweens, he will be animated, but I'm not paper and pen animated, like cell animations like onion peel, nothing like that. No, he's going to be stop motion. So it'll be my first time actually going into that kind of animation, and never doing it before. So we'll see how good I am at it. I'm not very good at sculpting, but I'm going to give it my best and do the best that I can to my creative ability. Should be fun. I'm really eager to see what he's going to look like, and I already have his design. He's super easy and super simple, and very, you know, black and white as far as what he looks like. And but he's a very colorful character, despite the fact that he's very, you know, what you would expect out of my screen name, which I'm not going to reveal at this time. I'm going to veil it in mystery, just like my hero, David Lynch. I really don't have that much else to say. Like I said, camera's here. It took it forever. We were waiting until Halloween. Actually, it was supposed to arrive on Halloween. It didn't come on Halloween. We waited 100 some days, which is just mashugana. But we got it. Woo! So, hallelujah. Now we can film. So it's just going to be a matter of time for the room behind me, over here, to become clean and organized. It'll be more my friend's endeavor versus me, because I have no idea where anything goes. But as far as rating for The Return and Twin Peaks as a whole, you know, I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. Hands down, no vetching, no nothing. It's perfect. Yeah, they had its really unusual moments, very weird, very strange, very bizarre. I equivocate it to Tokyo Shock. It was in that kind of realm, because I've seen some Tokyo Shock when I was just, yeah, I was becoming a young adult at the time. It still shocked me. I was surprised, but Japan is a more liberal kind of country. And it wasn't for the shock value in and of itself. The plot was also behind it, which I don't like gore for gore. If you have a really good story behind that, like with Twin Peaks The Return, which had quite a bit of gore in it, and it was so reminiscent of that, I thought, oh, this reminds me of my youth, or my young adult days, when I was watching a lot of Tokyo Shock. It had that same kind of feel. But yeah, I loved every second of it, and it's one of those things that requires analyzation. And there are a few YouTubers, I can't think of their names, but there are YouTubers, and I've gone through the analyses over and over and over again, just to, you know, get to the meat and the coconut. And it's still a lot to uncover, because that's just the way it is. It's just, there's so much to be uncovered, and it's probably going to be analyzed for years to come.